evening, everyone, and welcome to the Atlanta Fieldhouse for tonight's District 8 Boys All-Star Game. It's the best of the best, Gilly. I'm Danny Holbrook alongside Darren Gilbert and our entire WSN crew. And Gilly, what a star-studded lineup for the boys District 8 All-Star Game.
If it's any consolation to what we saw with the ladies earlier, I think we're all in for a special treat tonight.
Yeah, that girls' game was fantastic with the competition and the athleticism we saw on the floor. What a great game. Let's take a look at the lineups tonight. The red team, coached by Aaron Elwer from Delphi St. John's and Mark Triplett from the Shawnee Indians. They'll start Cameron Elwer from Delphi St. John's, Beckett Berkey from Shawnee, Trevick Berkey from Shawnee, Zori Island from Elida, Andrew Elwer from Delphi St. John's, Willie Foster from Lima Senior, Khalil Logan from Defiance, and Ren Sheets from Crestview. For the white squad, they are led by Coach Kurt Gunnemoller, the Division 6 state runner-up Marion Local Flyers, and Kevin Sensabaugh from the Spencerville Bearcats. They'll go with Amari Walsh from Elida, Jake Gherkin from Liberty Benton, Will Sensabaugh from Spencerville, Owen Sensabaugh from Spencerville, Jordan Pretty from Lima Central Catholic, Balin Blockberger from Coldwater, and Austin Niekamp from Marion Local, and Jace Vermillion from Arlington. So, Gilly, who's your pick to click?
No, don't do that to me, Daniel. Let's just put it this way. There's a lot of phenomenal athletes out there that all are very skilled at what they can do. You know, it's going to be interesting just to see who's going to defend.
Yeah, we had some great interviews for the girls' game, some really good coaches and some media alike that came in and added to our broadcast. In this next game, we're going to have several coaches, Doug Etsler from Crestview, also Dre White from Bath High School, so some really good guys going to come in and help us with the broadcast.
Yeah, Doug, the man sitting to your left, I've got a lot of respect for him and the job he's done, not only at Crestview, but he was at Tays Valley. A lot of people don't know about Tays Valley. It's a big-size school in Columbus that plays Division I, and they're not a very big Division I school, and he was very successful there and returned home to his roots. He's done a fabulous job there for the Knights.
Well, we are just getting started here, and the white squad gets the tip. This is Jake Gherkin from Liberty Benton. If you haven't seen him play, Gilly, he's got the complete game, 6'5" shooting guard. He can really get after it.
Yeah, the young man's actually getting bigger in his size, starting to fill out.
Balin Blockberger from Coldwater, what a sensational year he had leading his squad to a district runner-up appearance against Marion Local. We covered that game. What a fantastic job he did. This is Cam Elwer, and we saw a lot of Cam this year. He's done a great job. And that brings us to our first guest of the night. We're going to go right over here beside me, and it's Coach Doug Etsler from the Crestview Knights. Coach, thanks for spending some time with us.
Hey, thanks for having me on tonight.
Absolutely.
Really looking forward to watching these guys play, and glad I'm not coaching against them.
We got you here early because I know you're a junkie and you want to watch this, so we won't spend a lot of time with you, but your thoughts on the District 8 All-Star Game.
I think I like the way they've kind of narrowed it down, getting 16 guys instead of having two different groups, and I think it's going to make it a lot more competitive, which is going to make it more enjoyable to watch for the fans.
Yeah. Coach, another sensational year for your team led by this young man right here, Ren Sheets. What a great year he had. He just got better and better as his 4 years went along.
He did. Phenomenal player for us, and wish we could have him. Can I get a red shirt year or a COVID year to have him back? But just a great player, and we talked about it, probably one of the best players to go down to wear a night uniform.
Yeah, and let's talk about that program you guys have over at Crestview. You know, it just seems like year in and year out, you guys are at the top of the Northwest Conference, and you change rosters, and you stick with your kids that live there and have stayed there their entire lives. And how do you do it? I mean, that's what everybody wants to know.
And, I've been very fortunate in the years I've been there. You get a lot of the same names in our community. We've got great parents, and then basketball is like one of the main sports there. So kids grow up watching the older kids play, and they want to be just like them. And just a fortunate basketball community that I've been blessed to be able to coach in the last couple of years.
Yeah, you came home, Doug, and you were at Tays Valley for a few years, and that had to be a special feeling when they reached out to you from all your accolades there as a player, and then your career at Ohio State, and it's just been, what a journey it's been for you. You've been very blessed.
Yeah, very blessed. I never thought that with Coach Best being there and how good of a coach he is.
He was fantastic, right?
You never think he's going to leave, and then when that opened up and they got in touch with me, it's kind of like a dream come true, having an opportunity to come back home, coaching a gym that's named after my dad and where I played. So just an unbelievable experience, and I'm fortunate that I had an opportunity to do it.
I saw your dad sitting over there. How is the legend doing?
He's doing great. He's taken in a lot of games, and just still a junkie, still loves it, and he likes to see whenever he can get to the gym and see us play.
Well, this guy to my right here, he's pretty fond of you and your family.
Is he still, is the combination of Etsler and Menig still doing it?
They do not anymore. We still have them on the official schedule roster as
like a
volunteer assistant, so if they want to step back in, they still have a lifetime contract.
All right.
Well, Coach, you talked about Jeremy Best being the former bench boss at Crestview. Now you're coaching against him at your Van Wert rival, right?
Yeah, it was interesting too, and I know when that thing went down with the talent that they have in that freshman class, you need to get a home run hire, and Coach Best is definitely a home run hire. He did a great job with them this year, and they're just going to keep getting better and better.
Yeah, well, Coach, your season's over, and now we get into the off season. What have you got planned for the summer, team camps, things like that? Because it never stops. Your 30 days are almost up, right?
Our 30 days are up. The good and the bad. Unfortunately, everybody plays baseball or runs track, so we don't do a whole lot as a group in the spring. But yeah, we'll go to Findlay team camp again. We'll try to do a couple shootouts, and then try to get together with some of the area teams and scrimmage a little bit. But it's tough when you have a small school like ourselves with football, with Acme baseball. There's just so much going on that you want the kids to do a lot, but you don't want to do too much and take away from the other sports too.
Coach, we just saw that pass there by Cam Elwer. Look, when we see kids that come up through the ranks, this kid's special. He's real special.
He's real special, and he's just so hard to defend because he can score it better than anybody. But his vision, he can pass it. So when you really draw attention towards him, it just opens everything up. And obviously this year, they had some guys that could really shoot it. They're just so tough to defend. But he's one in a million. I mean, you don't see many kids that come through that can do what he can do. And he's got another year. Unfortunately, we got to prepare for that one more time. But just a phenomenal player, and he's done so much.
This kid right here, Doug?
He's pretty good too. And another guy, unfortunately, that we got to play against every year too. But both him and his brother are going to be special too next year.
Coach, how special was that win going into the Vatican, beating them on their home court? I know it's a bit of a rivalry between the two schools, but what a special win for you guys this year.
It was. That's the first time I've ever won that gym.
Are you
player
kidding me?
or coach?
I did not know that.
Yeah, you go
Did you
in
know
there.
That, Gil?
I think I read it in the newspaper that he had made a comment about that.
Little different because every other year we played, there's a good chance you're going to play them again in the tournament. So this year you could throw everything out there in that game. It didn't matter what they saw from you. They weren't going to see it again. So that always kind of played into things a little bit in the past, but it didn't matter what you show there. They're so good on the road, at home, but especially at the Vatican. It's tough to win there.
Well, when you got Coach Arnson looking out the back window of the gymnasium, I mean, come on. If it's any consolation, Doug, I never beat him when I played either.
Yeah. I thought you beat Alan Quartercracks.
I did, and they lied to here at the field house.
Okay, all right.
This place is like home to me.
Well, Doug, thanks so much for spending some time with us. You do a great job over at Crestview. You really do. Not just on the court, but off the court. Solid family, solid guy. We appreciate you.
Hey, thank you very much for having me on. Appreciate all you guys do for our area.
Thank you. Doug Etsler, head coach of Crestview Knights. Boy, they don't get much better than that, Gilly.
Nope. Good man.
So here we go, 13:38. We've been talking to Doug, and we're missing some good basketball here, Gilly. 14-10, Red Squad leads. What have you noticed so far?
Up and down. Bodies flying everywhere, playing hard.
Well, get on the phone and text our man, Dre White from Bath High School. He's going to come in, and we're going to talk with Dre here soon after we get him located. He's in the crowd. Gilly, there's a lot of coaches and a lot of media members here tonight watching this. We got a nice crowd for the boys' game. Fantastic crowd for the girls' game. This is Austin Niekamp with the ball. He'll swing it over to Jake Gerken from Liberty Benton. Lets one fly, misses that one. Big time rebound there by Trevick Berkey.
That was actually Blockberger, I think, wasn't it?
You're right, Balin Blockberger from Coldwater. You're absolutely right. Here comes the White Squad. They'll bring it down the floor. Amari Wells gets it down low. Block by Berkey. And this is what Berkey does, Gil. He'll block on one end and lead the break coming down. There's Willie Foster from way downtown. Willie with the miss. Amari Walsh gets the rebound. He's going to lead the break for the White Squad. 12:34 to go. Darren Gilbert, big time three. Misses that one. This is his home court, Gilly. He's got to feel good about being here. Cam Elwer with a little dribble drive. He'll kick it back out. and he knocks it in. Andrew Elwer from Delphos St. John's with a triple. Makes it 17-10. Andrew's got 3 on the night.
You'll see him again, too, next year.
Yeah, well, the entire team's back,
Get to see both the Sensaballs again next year.
There's a big-time drive there by Owen Sensabaugh. Makes it 17-12 with 12:04 to go. Boy, Gil, the weather outside's pretty nasty. They're saying there's some storms coming this way, but it's all calm in here. Willie Foster dribble drive, misses the shot. Blockberger tried to defend. He'll get the outlet over to Sensabaugh, and Beckett Berkey knocks that ball away. Gil, is there? We talk about the brothers combination with the Sensabaughs and the Elwers and the Berkeys. We are so blessed with the talent here in Northwest Ohio.
Well, I'll tell you what, the bloodline. With Dad playing at Marion Local and, coaching at Shawnee, was an All-American at Ohio Northern University. Just unbelievable talent both of those kids are and what they've done for the Shawnee program. And again, they're back next year, and they've got a pretty predominant favorite in the Western Buckeye League and as well as Northwest Ohio.
Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, home style happens here. And our presenting sponsor tonight is the Webb Insurance Agency, serving Lima and Allen County for more than 100 years with offices in downtown, Lima, and Bluffton. Cam Elwer scores again. He's got 4 on the night. Berkey with a steal. He's going to get it up to Willie Foster, and he's going to throw it down. Windmill style, baby. Windmill style. Willie Foster can jump out of the gym. My goodness, Gilly.
That was 8.5.
You can't guard him.
That was 8.5.
You can't guard him, Gilly.
Come on, Willie.
Oh, my
Show
goodness.
me some hops.
There's a really nice Jordan Pretty with a little bit of muscle, gets to the bucket.
That was pretty.
Gets it out to Andrew Elwer's going to take it up. And
oh, my.
I think Will Sensabaugh just blocked that shot.
My goodness gracious.
Oh, near off and running. Owen Sensabaugh scores it. And the clock is ticking now. We're at 21-16 with 10:13 to go in the first half. And Pretty gets a steal from Cam Elwer. Gets it out to Gherkin. He's going to take it in, and he lays it in. Woo! This is fast-paced, Gilly. Makes it 21-18 with 10 minutes to go on the Lee's Famous Recipe scoreboard.
Making me tired. I was going to say hungry, didn't I was going to say hungry.
I did think you were going to say
corn
hungry.
dogs? Nope, not going to happen.
No corn dogs tonight.
Nope. Oh, my.
Big-time 3 there by Cam Elwer. We're going to have some people come in. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Welcome back to the Elida Fieldhouse for the District 8 Boys All-Star Game. And it is 24-18 on the Lee's Famous Recipe scoreboard. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert, Jake Gherkin with a little 12-footer. Misses that one. Rebound brought down by Khalil Logan from Defiance. Didn't get to see a lot of Khalil Logan this year from Defiance.
Some good numbers up for Defiance.
Yeah, he did put some good numbers up. So here's a matchup. Look at that. And there's a nice steal there. And Willie Foster tried to go between the legs. We saw that Zori Island gets the steal, and they tried a little razzle-dazzle. It didn't work. So we'll stay 24-18 with 8:55 to go on the scoreboard. Will Sensabaugh with a 3-pointer. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down. It's brought down by Zori Island. He's going to lead the break. Gets it over to Khalil Logan from Defiance. He's going to lay it in. Nobody stopped him on that drive. Khalil Logan knocks it in. Makes it 26-18 on the Lee's Famous Recipe scoreboard.
A pretty nice finish here by Logan getting to the rim.
Amari Walsh takes Cam Elwer right to the bucket and scores. Makes it 26-20.
A little quickness right there.
Zori Island, a nice move there, switches hands, and he lays it in. And we got another lead, or another change. We'll step aside. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. We're back here at the Elida Fieldhouse for the boys District 8 All-Star Game, and it's 28-20. And we've saw some outstanding plays tonight already. A lot of high-flying action from this star-studded group of boys we have on the floor. Started a little early, Gil. They had an 8 o'clock tip-off, but they started a little early. A lot of weather coming in, and they want to get these folks home and still put on a good show for them. Austin Niekamp out there for Marion Local. What a run he had this year for the Flyers as he led them to a Division 6 state runner-up appearance.
Boy, what a move right there by Gherkin.
Gherkin can get to the rim like nobody's business.
Got a younger brother coming, is going to be really good. We saw what Liberty Benton did this past season.
Ren Sheet.
Pretty move there.
Nice job.
I forgot to ask Doug what he was planning on doing at the next level.
He's
If
a nice
he wanted
player.
to go on and play at the next level or just go on and get his 4-year degree. A lot of kids want to do that, and that's terrific.
Jordan Pretty gets blocked by Willie Foster, and Andrew Elwer's going to lead the break. Khalil Logan from 3, and he knocks it in. Boy, Logan looks really good.
Smooth,
Really,
isn't he?
yes, he is. Khalil Logan knocks it in, makes it 33-22 on the Lee's Famous Recipe scoreboard. Austin Niekamp from the top of the key, and he misses that shot. And Blockberger gets the rebound, and he's going to put it back up, and he scores. Balaam Blockberger, outstanding player. Look, if Cam Elwer weren't in the MAC, Balaam Blockberger would have been player of the year.
Yeah, he's really long. Plays big. Had 43 earlier this season against Upper Soda Valley.
He is fantastic. Khalil Logan with another move, and he misses that shot. And
Great effort there by Elwer.
Andrew Elwer, a little fadeaway jumper, misses that one. Ren Sheets brings down the rebound, gets it back up to Elwer. 3 ball from the left side. That's missed. Ren Sheets is going to put it right back up. Boy, he's something else, isn't he? He finds some space, and he just clears them out.
Well, it does such a great job with positioning the basketball and using his shoulders and his upper body, like you said, to create some space. Nice move by Niekamp.
Takes Sheets all the way to the rim and scores. Makes it 35-26 with 5:53 to go on the Lee's Famous Recipe scoreboard. There you see Coach Kevin Sensabaugh over there
He's calling out a play, right?
Yep.
Is that what he's doing? Calling out a play special?
There you go. Coach Sensabaugh does a great job at Spencer. All these coaches, you see Coach Elwer and Coach Sensabaugh and Coach Guttamuller and Coach Triplett. Boy, those are 4 of the best coaches in the area, I'm here to tell you. Austin Niekamp from the top of the key, and he knocks it down. Austin Niekamp makes it 35-29. Niekamp's got 8 to lead the white squad. Little step back 3, and it's good. My goodness. Zori Island. He's shot a few of those here in this gym, Gilly.
He's shot a few of those in his career here. Really's matured.
Jordan Pretty gets blocked by Willie Foster as he goes to the rim. This is Zori Island. He's going to dribble drive, takes it in behind the back to Sheets, and Sheets gets blocked. Jake Gherkin with a big-time block. Here comes the white squad. Will Sensabaugh leads the break. Austin Niekamp from the top of the key. And, that was in and out. Willie Foster from Lima Senior brings it down the left side. He's guarded by Jordan Pretty. And Willie Foster, a little step back 3, and he drains it. We're going to step aside. We're going to take a break with 4:35 to go. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Welcome back to the Elida Fieldhouse. The red squad leads the white 41-29, and Willie Foster with a nice 3 before we went to break. Really looked good in transition.
Went from 19-9 to about 22 on the step back.
Sure
Nothing
did.
but net.
Gherkin with a long 3, misses that one. And Blockberger with a big-time rebound. And he tried to go back up, but he gets it out to Will Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's going to dribble drive. And he finds Gherkin going to the basket, and he scores. Jake Gherkin. Boy, do you see the athleticism
Great
there?
finish right there.
Absolutely. 3:55 to go. 41-31. Red squad leads the white squad. Danny Holbert, Darren Gilbert from the Elida Fieldhouse, the District 8 Boys All-Star game.
Teammates guarding one another.
That's a nice combination there. Amari Walsh and Zori Island. There's a little runner by Berkey. That's Trevick Berkey. Misses that shot. And here comes the white squad. Amari Walsh leading the break. And he finds Blockberger with a revert. Oh, my goodness, Gilly. Are you kidding me? That might be the play of the night so far.
What a great job shielding himself from Berkey trying for the block.
Nice crowd on tap tonight. The lower sections are both filled up here for the Elida Fieldhouse. They do a great job here, Gilly, of hosting these basketball games. There's another 3 ball from the left side. It's off the mark, and Owen Sensabaugh gets it out, and a rebound, and he'll go the length of the floor to Amari Walsh. He misses that shot. Khalil Logan with the ball. Gets it out to Andrew Elwer. Elwer back to Logan. Logan from 3 land, and it's good. Khalil Logan looks fantastic, Gilly, as he knocks it in, and we got another break.
Man is on fire.
We'll step aside. You're watching high school basketball on WSN. Welcome back to the Elida Fieldhouse with 2:51 to go here in the first half. And the red squad leads the white squad 44-33. There's Blockberger with a drive. The length there of Trevick Berkey made itself appear, did it not?
Yeah, because he's running side by side with him. Heck of a take by Blockberger.
There's Owen Sensabaugh, misses the three there.
Great look right there.
Logan scores again. Khalil Logan having a heck of a night.
Cam Elworth, a great 40-foot pass right there to his teammate for the easy deuce.
Makes it 46-33 on the Lee Spanish Recipe scoreboard. Khalil Logan has 10 for the red squad. There's Jake Gherkin with a little dipsy-do. Gets through the middle and he scores. Gherkin's got 8 from Liberty Benton, and it's 46-35. Gilly, how tough is it? And here's Khalil Logan again from three-lane. Misses that. How tough is it when you're coaching an all-star game to keep everybody happy? And, you know, everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to score. There's a missed three ball. Cam Elwer tries to run it down, but it goes out of bounds.
Well, I think it comes down to, you know what, just giving everybody equal opportunity playing time, and then that last 5 minutes of the game, play your hot hand and see what happens.
Yeah, that's a good point. But we saw a great game by the girls in the first half. And Gherkin with the missed three. And Berkey brings the rebound down, gets it out to Zori Island. He loses the ball. Amari Walsh, his teammate, gets it for the white squad, brings it down, goes up, and there's a foul. And you're going to see Amari Walsh go to the line.
1 minute to play.
So 1 minute to play here in the half. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from the Elida Fieldhouse.
And you can see how the officiating is being called because of these kids going on the next level. Totally different game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And Amari Walsh knocks in the first one. Walsh has 3, makes it 46-36 on the Lee Spanish Recipe scoreboard. Knocks the second one to make it 46-37. Walsh has 4. Here comes Cam Elworth. Goes to the middle, little 12-footer, and he knocks it in. Cam Elworth, what a scorer he is, Gilly. Makes it 48-37.
Nothing bothered him on that release, did it?
No, Elworth's got 7. And it's almost, Gilly, it's almost like he can score anytime he has the ball. He's that talented. He was runner-up in Mr. Basketball voting this year.
Oh.
And Willie Foster with the missed ball comes right to it. That's the second time I've caught one tonight, Gilly.
Yeah,
the second
you
time.
haven't shot it.
The crowd screamed for me to shoot it. Did you hear them erupt?
You're 2 for 2 catching it.
Willie knew. He knew to give me the ball. Final 20 seconds here of the half. Will Sensabaugh, little 12-foot jumper off the right side, misses that one. And Becca Berkey with the rebound. And we got to get a timeout. We got a timeout, and we will step aside. You're watching high school basketball on WLSN. Welcome back here to the Elida Fieldhouse with 10 seconds to go. And the red squad called a timeout, Gilly, and they're going to set something up here. Try to get a final shot off. Cam Elwer brings it down the floor. We're down to 5 seconds. Elwer gets it over to Brigham. Backwards lob into Willie Foster. And that's how the first half ends. After 1 half of play from the Elida Fieldhouse, the red squad leads the white squad 48-37. We'll be back with second half action right after these messages. Welcome back to the Elida Fieldhouse. Second half action here at the District 8 Boys All-Star Game. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert, and we are joined courtside by WLSN legendary play-by-play voice Dave Bone. How you doing, brother?
Legendary. Now
like that,
let's get this straight here. These guys are getting it done out here. It's great to be here.
Willie with the missed dunk, and Cam Elwer
offensive rebound at 3.
There you go, behind the arc.
Dave, what a great year for high school basketball this year. Saw several area teams with great success. Your overall impression of basketball in Northwest Iowa, and you're a Crestview guy. You see good basketball every year, but man alive, we just had so much of it this year.
We sure did. It was outstanding to be a part of it as far as going to different gyms and seeing the outstanding crowds supporting these players out here, and obviously the girls from the first game. And it just builds upon itself then, and these kids want to work harder. It's neat that the All-Star game this year we have underclassmen, and they've got to take into the offseason not only, what they want to do as a team, but they want to be in this again next year. There's defense out there, and they're going to have to get to work.
Yeah, we saw a lot of players out here tonight they're taking it serious. And in years past, that was the complaint from some people that, people were clearing out and letting them have dunks. That's not the case tonight. Guys are getting after it.
Exactly, and it's no guarantee that you're going to be on this team next year if you're an underclassman this year. When it was all seniors, that sort of lent itself to, the game becoming sort of a show of dunks and things. But right now, they're competing out here, and it is outstanding. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, look, we covered a lot of basketball this year, Dave, and I know some of the games you covered. You got to go Delphi St. John's, Crestview. What a night for the
multiple times for both teams.
Yeah, let's talk about who impressed you the most with their athletic ability, their offensive game. And I know Cam Elwer is the easy choice because he's so good, but we had a lot of players in this area.
A lot of players in this area. I sit back and I think about that, and every player brings a distinct piece to his or her game. Beckett Berkey out there, I think of him, the leadership he provided Shawnee as a scorer, as a defender, as a communicator. That's what I really look for out there. Jordan Pretty was a kid for LCC that he just let the game come to him, and when it came to him, he delivered, and he's got the ball right here going to the basket. Oh, it doesn't finish. Doesn't make me look completely awesome with that comment. But Jordan Pretty was one I thought that really stood out as far as letting the game come to him and then responding in a positive fashion, leading his team.
Dave, a lot of discussion this week on the radio airwaves in Northwest Ohio and Lima, even on WOSN, a shot clock. Now, I have my, how I feel about it. I don't particularly want to see it, but there's a lot of reasons why it should be in. Your thoughts on a shot clock for high school basketball?
Well, there are states that have it, and I think that we need to send a contingency of coaches to watch some high school games. I was privileged to do some college games broadcasting-wise this year up at Defiance College, and I noticed how I called the game as a color commentary differently with a 30-second shot clock. Danny, this is different for me, but my opinion's changed. I'm for it. I think maybe you start with a 45-second shot clock. I don't like the end of quarter stall ball, that we see.
That wasn't a dunk, Gilly. I don't know what that was, but that wasn't a dunk. Where did he come from? Did he drop out of the ceiling?
That's what you call a serious flush right there. I mean, that's cocking back with one hand and just ripping it.
Serious flush, and you got to give Beckett Berkey the assist right there as well. But I do like the 45-second shot clock to keep teams from holding the ball from a minute 30 to go in the quarter till the end, to try and take momentum into the next quarter or the halftime break. Because I think what ends up happening, we outcoach ourselves. Oh, almost another dunk from brother to brother. But what you end up having is just a situation where it's who's holding the ball for the last turnover. And I want the game to get away from that.
Yeah, we've seen rule changes over the last 25, 30 years. with the possession arrow, we've seen that. We've seen the jump ball basically eliminated. The three-point line.
5 timeouts. Down
five timeouts, yeah.
3 full, 220s.
7 divisions.
No 1-and-1.
In 89, the three-point line, or 88, whatever year that was that came in. Do you think the shot clock is the next new thing that's going to come in?
I do. I think the biggest piece with this is the management of it for athletic directors. You got to get another person at the scores table, and you have to have a knowledgeable person. I think the person who runs the shot clock has got to know the game more in depth than the person who's just running the clock for a regular game. You know when to start and stop it. You're listening for a whistle. Well, whoever's running the shot clock, they got to be looking for the ball, whether it hits the rim or not, and when is that a shot and when is it not a shot. I mean, we see the college game stopped once or twice a game because they have to determine, did the ball hit the rim? Do we need to reset the shot clock or not? And that can really become a challenge. You have to have a basketball mind running that shot clock.
Well, Dave, you do an awesome job, brother.
Well,
Thank
so do you,
so
Danny,
much.
and
I appreciate
congratulations,
you.
Gilly, for the assistant coach recognition.
Appreciate it.
As always, love you guys.
Yeah,
and
thanks,
You do, man. You do a great job.
well, I'm very, very blessed to be working with great people. And again, the product that we have in Northwest Ohio, it's easy to broadcast a basketball
Well,
game.
we appreciate it, brother. We'll see you tomorrow night.
You
Let's
got
have
it.
dinner tomorrow night.
Yes, absolutely. Let's do it. Thanks, Danny.
You're welcome. Dave Bowen from WOSN. You hear him every week broadcasting football and basketball here on WOSN. He's a good man, Gilly. He's a good man.
Always have done things the right way.
Absolutely. So 14:50 to go here in the second half. The Red Squad has improved that lead to 62-46. Gilly, what have I missed in talking to Diamond Dave?
A lot of athleticism, a lot of dribble drives, and we got to see the flush by Mr. Foster.
Boy, that was something special.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was something special.
So
Yeah.
the athleticism is on display, and a great night for high school basketball here. And this is what they wanted, Gilly. They wanted the best players in Northwest Ohio to compete against each other, and looks like they've done a great job of getting them here.
Well, and the word gets out, it's only going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and Dave made a great point.
Yeah,
Just
he did.
because you're playing as an underclassman now, there's no guarantee you're going to play next year.
Oh, and Sensabaugh with a big-time three. He knocks that one down, makes it 64-51. Sensabaugh's got 11. A good night for that young man. Gilly, I saw some faces in the crowd, and we saw Lima Senior sophomore Sean Foster here tonight. He's injured, not playing in the game, but you want to talk about some of the best players in the area. He doesn't take a backseat to anybody. His athleticism is off the charts. He is a Division I prospect, maybe the best player in the state of Ohio. He's just fantastic.
Yeah, he can do it at both ends of the floor and score at will, and he's got a bright future in front of him. He's only going to get bigger, faster, and stronger.
There's a drive by Sensabaugh, finds his brother, Will, cutting to the basket, misses the shot. Willie Foster gets it out, and that ball's stolen by Amari Walsh. Here comes Walsh, gets it out to Owen Sensabaugh, three ball on the way, and it's good. Owen Sensabaugh putting on a show from behind the arc, makes it 64-54.
Yeah, they're trimming away at it.
He's got 14 to lead all scorers tonight. Well, I'll tell you what, those Sensabaugh brothers are doing a great job of leading that Spencerville program. Another outstanding season with their dad at the helm, and they just continue to win games. They've got a young squad.
Oh, really young. Congratulations, Carter Orr made his college decision from Spencerville, going to be going up the road to Defiance College.
There, Owen Sensabaugh with another triple, Gilly. He's got 17, and it's 64-57. Willie Foster with the ball out top, trying to get to the rim, and he finds Ren Sheets, and he get a little reverse layup.
Great dish off there.
Makes it 66-57. Sheets has got 10 to lead the Red Squad. He moves really well for a big man. There's a great drive by
Sure was,
Owen
right at
Sensabaugh.
Sheets.
Sensabaugh's got the last 8 points for the White Squad. It's 66-59. He's got 19 to lead all scorers. And there's another steal. And the ball comes back. Here come the White Squad. Will Sensabaugh scores, and the Sensabaugh brothers have scored the last 10 points, and they've cut the lead to 66-61. Will's got 5.
12 minutes to go. They're right there where they need to be.
Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, home style, happens here. Here's another breakaway from Gherkin from Liberty Bend, and he hammers it down. Jake Gherkin flushes it down.
I bet his dad wished he could have done that when he played years ago.
Makes it 66-63. Jake Gherkin's got 13 for the White Squad. Liberty Benton, Gilly, one of those schools that year in and year out continue to put up 15, 16, 17, 18 win seasons.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Willie Foster from behind the arc misses that one. Austin Niekamp had the ball, but Ren Sheets took it away, and there's going to be a foul, and the foul's going to go.
And there'll be a transition period for Liberty Benton after this coming season as they go into the, I believe it's the NLL.
Yeah, going to be a step up in competition, really, for the Eagles. So Trevick Berkey will step to the line. Boy, and it's hard to believe that Beckett Berkey and Trevick Berkey will both be back next year for the Shawnee Indians.
Isn't that crazy?
Spectacular year they had. And you look at all the players out here that are coming back next year, both Sensabaugh, Cam Elwer, Trevick, and Beckett Berkey. It's just unbelievable the amount of underclassmen who will be back next year for these clubs. Here's Will Sensabaugh, guarded by Willie Foster.
Pretty.
A little reverse layup.
Oh.
Beautiful job by Will Sensabaugh. Boy, he is something else. Makes it 68-65 with 10:59 to go. This is Khalil Logan posting up down on the block. Little half hook, and he misses that. And Ren Sheets flies through the middle and gets the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Red squad.
Yeah, nice offensive rebound there by Sheets.
Tonight's presenting sponsor is the Webb Insurance Agency, serving Lima and Allen County for more than 100 years, with offices in downtown Lima and Bluffton. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from the District 8 Boys All-Star Game here at the Elida Fieldhouse. We've had a dandy tonight. There's a little turnaround jumper. It's off the mark. Austin Niekamp rebounds and gets it out to Will Sensabaugh, and he thought about throwing up the three.
My.
Will, and he misses that one.
That one goes in. It's a tie ball game,
Yeah, you're
partner.
absolutely right. So
Yeah, I
Berkey.
think the Red was up like 17 at one time.
Willie Foster from the right side misses
The rims
that
got
one.
tight for the Red.
Amari Walsh will bring it down for the white squad. Walsh is going to take it against his teammate, Zori Allen, and he scores. Amari
Oh,
he's
boy.
talking a little trash out there to his teammate. And we got a line change here. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Welcome back to the Elida Fieldhouse with 9:51 to go here in the second half. It's 68-67, and Gilly, this is exactly what the District 8 All-Star Committee wanted, a competitive game. Nobody's taking time off tonight. Everybody plays hard.
10-minute mark, and we got a one-point game.
So Berkey will go across to Cam Elwer, and Elwer loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to the white squad. Good crowd on tap tonight. Lower section
Yeah,
of the
considering we
fieldhouse.
just had a bad thunderstorm coming through the area.
Yeah.
A lot of rain. Nice crowd sticking around.
Jordan Pretty drives the ball, and he loses it. Cam Elwer's going to take it down the middle, and he's going to take it up, and he's going to be
He
fouled.
got it, didn't he?
I think they're going to get Balaam Blockberger on the foul, and Cam Elwer will go to the foul line, the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, home style, happens here. And our presenting sponsor tonight is the Webb Insurance Agency, serving Lima and Allen County for more than 100 years, with offices in downtown Lima and Bluffton. So he knocks them both in, makes it 70-67. He's got 11 on the night with 9 minutes to go here in the second half.
Yeah, I never saw his final numbers for the year, but he was at one time 94%. It's a charity stripe. That's unbelievable.
Young man averaged 28 points a game. Took Delphos St. John's a long way in the tournament. They got upset by Arlington. We talked with Coach Jason Vermillion tonight about that big win for Arlington, and what a game that was between Arlington and Delphos St. John's. Andrew Elwer gets the ball, gets it out to Cam Elwer. 3 ball on the way. That was in and out. Khalil Logan with the rebound. He misses the shot. Jordan Pretty's going to bring it down. The LCC T-Bird gets it out to Owen Sensabaugh, and he scores. Sensabaugh scores again, makes it 70-69. Sensabaugh's got 21 on the night to lead all scores. There's Cam Elwer from the line. He misses that shot.
He quietly just goes about his game.
He does. He really does. And nothing falling right now for the Red squad. Nice job there by Beckett Berkey putting the ball back in. Up the lead to 72-69. And Khalil Logan blocks Owen Sensabaugh's drive to the basket, and no foul called, and I think that's the right call. He just got the ball there.
Yeah, I thought the ball rolled off his head after the shot, too.
Jace Vermillion in the game now for Arlington. The Arlington senior, what a year he had, Gilly, leading the Red Devils.
Tell us about it.
He was so good against Delphos St. John's. His dad.
He got us for 29 with like 8 threes. We just didn't have an answer for him.
Blockberger misses that shot.
Valiant effort.
Andrew Elwer corrals the ball, gets it out to Khalil Logan. 3 ball on the way, and it's good. Khalil Logan from Defiance having a great night tonight. Makes it 75-69.
My goodness.
Logan's got 13.
13. I'll bet 3 of them's from behind the arc.
Jordan Pretty, 3 ball from the left side. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down, and it's brought in by Beckett Berkey. He'll take it down the floor. Gets it back over to his teammate, and that ball goes off the mark. Here comes the white squad. Vermillion brings it down. He finds Blockberger on the left side. Blockberger finds a cutting Will Sensabaugh, and there's a foul on the play. 6:52 to go here. 69-75. Red squad leads the white squad. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Elida Fieldhouse. And I think they've done a great job of getting done what they needed to get done with the...
I think mission accomplished.
Absolutely, mission accomplished. There's a beautiful drive by Will Sensabaugh as he scores the basket. Makes it 75-71. Will Sensabaugh's got 9.
Yeah, the white just keeps hanging around.
Another long 3-ball.
Oh, great save.
There's another 3. Khalil Logan with the rebound, gets it over to Cam Elwer. Elwer guarded by Jordan Pretty. He'll get it over to Andrew Elwer, 3-ball on the way. That's off the mark, and Jordan Pretty brings it down with 6 minutes to go, and it's 75-71. Pretty taken up against Cam Elwer, misses a shot, gets his own rebound, and
great
scores.
effort.
Beautiful job by Jordan Pretty as he takes it in.
Yeah, good job with the double clutch pump on the rebound there.
There's Logan again from the left side. He misses that one. And Owen Sensabaugh grabs the rebound. He's going to bring it down for the white squad.
Chance to tie it up or go ahead. 5:30.
Sensabaugh is going to be fouled. And I think they're going to get Khalil Logan on that. Gilly, it's kind of quiet here in the gym, and it's almost like the crowd really into this game, even though there's not a lot of noise because they know how serious these kids are playing. And we just saw Jordan Pretty and Cam Elwer go at it there, going back and forth.
We're going to see what happens here at about the 2-minute, 30-second mark left in the game.
And
see what the coaches decide to do.
Owen Sensabaugh knocks that one in to make it 75-74. Owen's got 22 to lead all scorers. He's been fantastic tonight. Second one on the way, and it's good. So, Gilly, we are knotted up at 75 with 5:28 to go. And this is a dandy. This is exactly what we needed and wanted here at the District 8 All-Star Game, and the kids have delivered on a big stage. Nice job there. You saw Beckett Berkey with a beautiful give and go as he scores. Makes it 77-75. Here's Blockberger for the white squad. Thought about taking the 3. Tried to find Austin Niekamp. Austin Niekamp, a little step back jumper, misses that one. And Jordan Pretty gets the rebound and puts it back up. Misses that one. And everybody working hard. Amari Walsh puts it up and he scores. I'm telling you, Gil, they are getting after it. We're tied at 77, and these kids want to play basketball.
That possession right there was go get it. I'm going to get it. Get out of my way. That's what Mr. Pretty did, and then his teammate cleaned it up, right? I believe it was him that cleaned it up. Wash.
Elwer with the ball. Trying to go inside. Great job by Jake Gherkin at keeping him out of the lane. Here's Willie Foster with the ball. He's going to do a little spin move. Willie Foster, are you kidding me?
Little left to right finger
Amari
roll.
Walsh to the spin cycle there, didn't he? Here's Jordan Pretty guarded by Cam Elwer. Gets it over to Gherkin. Gherkin, long 3. Misses the shot. Ren Sheets with a big-time rebound. He gets it out to Trevick Berkey. Berkey gets to Willie Foster. 3-ball from the left side. He misses that one. Cam Elwer gets the rebound. And Elwer and Jordan Pretty, what a matchup that is tonight. There's another 3-ball on the way, and it's good. Beckett Berkey, and the lead is 82-77 with 3.5 minutes to go. Niekamp guarded by Ren Sheets, 2 of the best post players in the area, Gil.
Oh, great back
Finds
cut.
Jordan Pretty, misses the shot. The rebound comes
Unfortunately,
down.
just left a little bit short. Great defense by the Red Ball Club.
Beckett Berkey finds Trevick going to the basket. Gets it back. He'll go 3-ball from the top of the key. He misses that shot, and we're going to get a foul. They're going to get Austin Niekamp on the foul. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from the Elida Fieldhouse. A great crowd tonight for the District 8 All-Star Game. Talked to Coach Todd Boblett earlier, and he's absolutely happy with the way things have turned out. We talked to Keith Utendorf and the District 8 committee. They've done a great job here tonight.
Yeah, kudos to them. crew that organized everything, to the directors. I know they paid a nice tribute to Aaron tonight, Coach Elwer.
And Gilly, congratulations to you on
Thank
being
you.
named the Assistant Coach of the Year. We haven't got a chance to talk about it. We've talked about everything else tonight, but you've earned that, brother, and congratulations.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. To be mentioned, from your peers and being recognized from them is a really nice thing. And I've got a lot of very good friends and close friends in this fraternity of coaching, and you got to have friends and accolades to get something like that, and I appreciate it. It's very rewarding and humbling.
Well, the Red Squad, Gilly, has moved that lead up to
my goodness.
88-77 with 2:10 to go here in the game. And you want to talk about just putting your foot on the gas. They've done a great job of that.
10 or 11-point run, huh?
Yeah, here comes Sensabaugh, and Sensabaugh is blocked by Ren Sheets. And how many times over the years have those two battled? Northwest Conference foes, Spencerville and Crestview going at it here tonight. 1:51 to go here, 88-77, Red Squad leads. Jake Gherkin from way downtown misses that one. Ren Sheets with a big-time rebound. Gets it out to Cam Elwer. Elwer finds Berkey, and he misses the dunk. Beckett Berkey. And here's Will Sensabaugh, long out. He knocks it in.
That's a big one.
That was a big shot.
Trims it to 8.
Cuts it to 88-80 with 1:29 to go on the Lee's Famous Recipe scoreboard. Here comes Beckett Berkey with the ball, guarded by Niekamp out top. He's going to dribble, drive, foul line. Finds Trevick inside, misses the shot. Austin Niekamp guarding the low post down there for the White Squad, and they'll kick it back out. Willie Foster with the ball, and 1:12 to go. They lead 88-80.
Oh, he knows what's on the clock, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Nice matchup here between Owen Sensabaugh and Willie Foster, and we're going to get a foul out top, and it looks like they're going to Owen Sensabaugh. .103 to go. Jace Vermillion will come back in for the White Squad, as will Jordan Pretty. Coach Guttamuller from Marion Local, what a year they had, Gilly.
He's had a great career.
He has
he's
Division VI state runner-up this year, and they just fell short.
I mean, look at the four guys that's coaching, the numbers that they put up. And like I said, District 8, Northwest Ohio basketball, especially District 8, there are so many good coaches. A lot of great coaches have never had the opportunity, to get to the regionals, to get to a district final. And, the coaching and the players in Northwest Ohio, I don't think there's any better district than District 8.
Jordan Pretty brings the ball down, gets it over to Amari Walsh. Amari Walsh dribble drive, loses the ball, but gets it back. Gets it back out to Jace Vermillion. He wanted to get a three, but Ren Sheets guarding him. Step back three on the way.
I think that was a scouting report cover there.
Yeah, Cam Elwer brings it
Do
down.
not let Jace get his feet set.
Oh, that would have been the dunk of the decade. I have never seen anything like that in my life. He did a revert. I'm stunned. I am absolutely stunned what Willie Foster just attempted there.
Does that young man high jump? That's incredible.
Gilly, that is incredible what we just saw. They did an alley-oop, and he got caught spinning around Jordan Pretty from the left side.
Oh, I got to watch his tape because that was unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like that in my life. That is unbelievable. And Berkey will bring it down, and they'll get it to Willie Foster, and they'll clear it out. And Foster hammers it down, and that'll do it.
Nice exclamation point.
Yeah, the Reds, we've lost the scoreboard over here. Looks like the scoreboard went bad on us here. The White Squad had 85, but 91-85. 91-83 is what they're saying, Gil. And that'll wrap it up. Your thoughts on the boys all-star game?
You know what? It's going to take a while to get this thing acclimated, but I think they're in the right process. I think this was a great step forward. I think you saw competitive basketball in both games. And the crowd speaks for itself, and I think it's going to get bigger and better as the word gets out. And kudos to District 8.
Absolutely. That'll wrap it up from the Elida Fieldhouse. For our cameraman, our entire WSN crew, and Darren Gilbert, I'm Danny Holberg saying thanks for watching high school basketball here on WOSN.